안녕하십니까. 2014년 새해가 밝았습니다. 연초가 되면 늘 새로운 출발선에 선 느낌인데요. 올해는 여러분 어떤 각오와 다짐으로 그 출발선에 서 계신가요? 설렘과 기대, 하지만 완주에 대한 두려움도 함께하는 때입니다. 무엇보다 중요한 건 목표와 꿈이겠죠. 꿈이 있는 사람은 결코 길을 잃지 않는다고 했습니다. 그래서 준비했습니다. EBS 신년특집. 세계를 무대로 꿈을 꾸는 한국의 젊은이들을 지지하고 응원하는 분입니다. 아시아인 최초의 세계은행 총재, 김용 총재 모시고 글로벌 인재의 조건에 대해서 얘기 들어보겠습니다. 하루가 다르게 급변하는 세상, 우리가 당면한 문제는 무엇이고 또 우리는 어떻게 준비해야 될까요? 교육 전문가이자 국제경제기구의 수장으로 세계 무대에서 갈고 닦은 김용 총재만의 폭넓은 시각과 통찰력이 돋보이는 시간이 될 텐데요. 미래 세계 경제의 흐름과 한국 교육의 경쟁력, 그리고 글로벌 인재가 되기 위한 조건까지 지금부터 김용 총재와의 특별 대담을 통해 확인해 보시죠.
Everyone here and the global citizens expect his great leadership for future prosperity. Now, I'd like to invite him to give a short message to our audience today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Kim. It's a great honor to be here. You know, I've been listening to a lot of people about the situation and the educational status of Korea, where it's going, what it wants to do. And I've heard a lot that parents are so focused on making sure that their kids get into the SKY 대학교, SKY. So I said, great, SKY, 성균관 고려 연세, right? And I know I'm going to get in big trouble for that with my friends at Seoul. Their higher education systems and their secondary education systems with the needs of the economy. But I have to tell you, it doesn't happen very often. There are very few examples of countries that I think have gotten it right. So that's why I'm here, because not only because I want to hear, of course, from the panelists, but I hope we have time so that I can hear from you as well. I want to know what's going well. I want to know what's going poorly, because this is a central issue of our time. I think that the quality and effectiveness of countries' investments in their people, investments, you can call it investments in human capital if you want to take an economic view of it. But the quality of those investments will determine the competitive status of countries into the future. I think more and more people understand that, but that's actually a fairly new understanding. Before, and especially in developing countries, the thought was that, well, healthcare and education are things that you have to kind of throw some money at, but they're expenses. We're trying to make the point at the World Bank Group that they're not expenses at all. And that if you look at the countries who invested in education before they could afford to, Korea is one, Taiwan is another, Singapore. If you look at those countries, economists like Amartya Sen, who was one of my teachers, the Nobel Prize winning professor of economics at Harvard, has argued that it's those countries that invested in education and healthcare long before the economists thought they could afford to that are now ahead of the game. So if you're looking forward, the question now is, what should be the nature of those investments so that we create a competitive society? But I think very relevant here in Korea is, what should be the kind of system we set up so that we don't have phenomena like 사당 오락, right? Which I learned about on my way here from my own education team, right? And I'm telling you, this is just crazy as a medical doctor to think that sleeping 4 hours a night is good for you, because the scientific evidence is overwhelming that if you don't get enough sleep at night, and 4 hours is not enough sleep, your learning is impaired. Moreover, people who are not getting enough sleep, in a large study that was done in the late 1990s, were 5 times more likely to be depressed. And we also know that in Korea, the suicide rate among young adults is among the highest in the world. So while I am so proud of the success that we see here in Korea, I think there are very important questions that need to be asked right now, and I was hoping we could have that discussion. So I'm so grateful for the invitation. I'm so excited to be here. My uncle is a faculty member here, Mr. Chan-hun, and I'm hopeful that we can have a conversation that will then perhaps even reverberate out not only in Korea but around the world, because I will take the lessons you teach me with me in my job as president of the World Bank Group. Thank you very much.